So we're at Content Marketing World, and I'm here with Jessika Phillips, who is the president of the Now Marketing Group. Welcome, Jessika.
Thank you. Great to be here.
So what are you here to talk about?
So I'm here at Content Marketing World talking about the new kings of live streaming video and how it plays a role in the content and the stories that we are telling to our clients, like how it can build those relationships faster and more authentically when they can see the more human side of your business.
So why should people even incorporate streaming video into their content strategy?
I think it's a faster way to tell your story and to connect because people can see you, they can hear you, they can feel that emotion, and it gets behind and in front of the logo, I should say. You know, they people connect with people, so it's a great way for them to, one, connect, two, you can convey how your process works. They get a chance to meet your team, and statistically, they're saying that the internet, 80% is going to be video by the year 2020.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So what kind of ideas have you seen work well in terms of live streaming?
Yeah, so in terms of live streaming, collaboration is one of the areas I feel more people could take advantage of because it's bringing in networks of people together to solve a problem for clients, and they're all answering the same questions maybe for their clients, but a little bit differently, and there's that strength in numbers and network. So if you all have the same target audience group and you're collaborating together, then now you've expanded your reach and the audience is seeing you more often. So I think that's one thing that's definitely working really well, and micro content. So the little things that we would maybe take advantage of, maybe something new that's coming into your office, that it's just something new that you're celebrating maybe internally, but you don't think resonates with your audience, you can bring them into those little things that are happening, create that micro content that they can experience those joys with you. It doesn't have to be all polished and perfect. It's just letting them into your day and building that up with them. The more often they see you, they start, trusting you a little bit more and inviting their friends, and those kinds of things are working really well. How
much is too much? Like, is there such a thing as oversharing?
Yeah, there's a balance. I think it's not necessarily if it's too much or too little, it's just the quality. So as long as you're adding value and you're really showing up to serve and to build relationships with a good intent, then you'll know the balance. Like, you'll know what's right and what feels right, what feels wrong. And I mean, your numbers will tell you too. If you have more people tuning in, then keep doing it. If people are tuning out or not responding, then you might want to look at what's wrong with that.
What's your advice in terms of aesthetics? How important is it to be off the cuff versus be rehearsed?
Yeah, I think human is best, but you definitely do want to have some preparation. So I don't think you need to be totally scripted, but there is something to be said about knowing what you're there to show up to do, to add value, depending on the kind of content that you're trying to produce. So definitely in forms of aesthetics, you want to make sure your lighting is good, you want to make sure your sound is clear and that people can hear you and see you, and that you're coming up there with a message to be shared that is helpful to them or engages them in a way that's either entertaining or you are there to give an expert opinion on something, that they can leave walking away saying that was a good use of my time.
We were also talking earlier about relationship marketing. I thought that was so interesting. Can you share what that is?
Yeah, so relationship marketing is the art of keeping and maintaining the relationships with your clients. So knowing who those people are that you really can serve and help, and knowing it so specifically that if somebody comes around and even if they're willing to give you money, that you say, I may not be the best fit for you, and you refer them on to someone that can help you. I like to explain it as being a magnet versus being a bullhorn. So if you think of it in terms of magnet, if you're producing content that's serving, or if you're knowing who you're trying to attract, the right people will come to you and stick with you. You make it incredibly easy for them to know who you are, what you're there to offer, how you help them, and they're going to be able to repeat referral business back to you because they're sticking to you like a magnet, versus being a bullhorn, which traditional media was before, where you're just broadcasting your message out, and it was very much like budget. You had to have a large budget in order to get your message out. Now this is using your brains over budget, leading with relationships, drawing in the right people. They're bringing their friends and coworkers or whomever that they feel can work with you too, and you're focused on the longevity of that relationship for the repeat referral business.
So as you draw them in, what are the keys to engaging them and keeping them there?
Yeah, so not just focused on getting the initial sale, but what happens after that sale? Like, how are you delighting them? How are you measuring how well that you are measuring up to what you told them that you would accomplish for them while they're spending money with you? So you're constantly, checking in and tuning in to how well that relationship is going. You can serve them by giving them helpful tips, things that maybe before would be taboo to publish because you're like, that's my secret sauce, I don't really want to share it. But you lead with the heart of sharing, giving great advice, checking in with them, and making this almost like your current clients that you have right now is like this VIP experience that other people looking from the outside in say, I want to be a part of that club because they treat their customers really, really well. Like, I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
So you make it this VIP experience for your customers, your clients, and that in turn will draw others to you that are like-minded.
And how does relationship marketing fit with influencer marketing?
So relationship marketing is, I would say, influencer marketing is somebody that has an audience that trusts them, right? And they're giving their audience advice. So it could be like relationship marketing, but they may not be the end purchaser or the end, I would say, receiver that's selling that. They're just giving that word of mouth advice to their tribe. So relationship marketing is kind of like that, but you are the end product. You are the end person that's doing that. So the goal is to turn your current clients and your customers that you're working with into your influencers for you, micro influencers, because they're insisting that others should do business with you too because they've been so pleased by the service and the level of expertise that they've received with you.
Right. What do you like to read to keep up on the industry and for pleasure?
Oh, everything. so I do follow a lot. Social Media Examiner's great. I love Seth Godin's stuff. I love Content Marketing Inc.'s content. I get a lot of people on Twitter even that I just feel like they're sharing helpful tips. So people in the social media and inbound marketing world, HubSpot's great, and I add them in groups. I use Flipboard too to keep up on trends, to bring it all into me.
And so Flipboard is one place for all your passions. So what are you passionate about?
So I'm passionate about family. I have 3 little girls, so I'm very passionate about family. I'm passionate about nature and mindfulness and just all that.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, Jessica.
Thank you.
So nice to meet you.
Thank you.